Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to use 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the beautiful Divine Oracle by Divine Visions. I'm going to bring in the Secret Language of Light cards. I'm going to bring in the Labyrinth Tarot, which is this gorgeous deck here. And I'm going to bring in my decks, the Feminine and Masculine Messages of Love, to see what you want to say to them and what they want to say to you. And anything that's been healed. And what I am feeling this week as well, as if you watch the weekly reading, it may be a very busy week. You may have a lot going on. They may have a lot going on. So if they aren't reaching out to you, even though I do feel there are some miracles coming in at the end of the week, Friday, Saturday and Sunday could well be a time of interaction, communication and possible meetups. But I feel that if you aren't receiving anything right now, instead of sitting around worrying about things, complaining, being negative, look for the blessings. There's always a protection and you are special. So make sure you're filling up your own cup, working on you and giving back to yourself as well. So if you watch the weekly Twin Flame reading, it will make a lot of sense to you. So let's shuffle then and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So let's start by finding out what you're going through or what you want to say, what you are healing right now or what's on your mind. So what do we need to know for you today? 1 card. Wow, so I feel you are being very cautious about what you're saying or you're making sure that you're taking your time. So I feel with you that you aren't rushing into things. So you may be busy, you may have a lot going on, but you are taking a moment to process before you do anything. Think before you act. That's the message coming through for you today. And if you are rushing in, breathe, calm your mind, center yourself, and then you won't feel so urgent about taking action. And I feel you may also be connecting with their urgency to take action. We've got bees coming in for the, we've had bees coming into the readings anyway, in Foxy's Solutions and Miracles, and bees come into the weekly reading for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the busy bee, the bumblebee, the miracle. Communication. So what do they want to say to you or what's on their mind right now as we start this new week and as we prepare for Gemini season on Wednesday? So what do they want to say? 1 card, 1 message, very interesting. So what's the guidance for you today? Straight out. Got the stag coming through there as well. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey itself? Got 1 card flying out and then we've got, gone back in. So again, this could be a sign with the cards going back in that they definitely are going to reach out. It's just taking a little bit of time for some of them. So they want to communicate. They're just making sure they've got the right words. So what's the energy for you with the tarot straight out? What's the, and I feel that one as well. What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy that's coming in around the journey itself? Okay. Let me just pop this back here. I want clear card for the journey, please, angels. Straight out there. Or clear cards. What's the guidance for you today from the angels? What's the guidance for you today with the angels? What's going on? What's the guidance for them today from the angels? And that one as well. And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey today? I feel that they are thinking about you without your clothes on today. Because my top keeps feeling like it's falling down. So I definitely feel they want to undress you. And that's coming through very clear. So let's start with your energy today. I promise you love. That's how you feel. You're promising them love. Now, what you want from them is loyalty, communication. And they want love from you because they want you to love them. And they love the way you love them. So you're saying, I promise you love. I promise you that I'm going to show you love. That I'm going to love you like no one's ever loved you. And they already know that. So you're giving them a promise today of your love, which is really beautiful. Now, before I go on with the other cards, let's see what they want to say back to you. You make me very happy. So that makes them very happy. When you love them and you promise them love, that makes them very happy. And they want you to know that you are the one that makes them very happy. And they're thinking about that today. And that's why there's a lot of nostalgia. Because from your perspective today, we've got nostalgia. So you're thinking about them. They're on your mind. And they're thinking about you. Remember, it's mirrored because they are saying you make me very happy. When you promise me love, when you show me love, when you tell me you love me. Because obviously you're the vulnerable one. You're open up to them. You tell them how you feel. You let them know. Even if you've just done that through your own telepathy or in dreams, they know how they feel. They know this. They want to express this to you. They want to reciprocate this love to you and tell you how they feel, but a lot of them are struggling with that right now. But they want you to know that you make them very happy. And you're doing a lot of thinking about each other, especially since the full moon. So the full moon may have made you very nostalgic. So even though we're coming away from the full moon, and you've shown that there and you're moving towards the new moon, it's showing you that since the full moon, you may have been doing a lot of deep thinking. And look at this, I've got angel bumps, bees again. Miracles are now being manifested. Now, this is a butterfly, but the miracle is the bee. So again, I really feel bees are very significant right now. A bumblebee or an actual bee, not wasps. Wasps are different, they're about anger. Bees are about miracles, because what do bees do? They pollinate, they create, they add to the wonder of the world. And you are a wonder of the world, and they see you that way because you make them very happy. So this is a big sign that a miracle is coming in, which again resonates with the readings we did around the full moon and the reading for this week in the weekly reading. So make sure you check that out. So miracles are now being manifested, and you feel that, you know it. You can feel something is shifting. You may have felt a shift between the 5-5 portal and today. So you know that something magical is coming in because you're giving them the promise of love. You're also promising to love yourself more. And you know that this journey is happening because you've got the stag. You know they are transforming. You know that they are on the way. You can feel it and sense it. Says you have the stamina to push through this. So I feel with the power of the love that you give to them, they have the stamina, the desire, the motivation to push through whatever their limits are, whatever their barriers are, whatever their situation is. You're giving them the strength they need to move forward. And you're now trusting them to do that with the promise of your love. So it's like you're trusting now that they are absolutely capable of changing their lives. And yes, you're thinking about them and desiring them and wanting them, and you're feeling all the passion. But ultimately what you're doing is remaining optimistic and focusing on what you do want. Even if you feel lost inside, you know that all is not lost. It's like you felt a shift here since the full moon. Because I'm really being drawn to the full moon, but it's coming away from the full moon. So it's not like the full moon is here now. We're moving away from the full moon. You're moving beyond the full moon. You're not going towards it, you're walking away from it. So you're moving towards the new moon. So if you look at it now, you've got the new moon and the full moon. So full moon to new moon. So this lunar cycle is important this time, because you're realizing through this lunar cycle and this particular time where we're moving from Taurus into Gemini, that all is not lost, because you're focusing on the miracles, the blessings, the good things. You're being optimistic, even when your mind is trying to work things out logically, and you may be having more adventures. You may be having more adventures with them in your mind or in dreams or through the 5D realm. Now we've got the Tower coming in, because I definitely feel things are changing. And you feel it and you know it. So when things change, when things get chaotic, it always happens to move things forward. It always happens for the right reasons. So I'm seeing this as you releasing baggage, burdens, your own stress, your own struggle. And you can feel their burden. It's like you're saying to them energetically through your energy, if you just let go of the things dragging you down, if you face this tower, if you go through the chaos, things are going to get easier for you and you're able to balance your energy. If you open up to me and tell me what's going on, I'll be able to help and assist you through any chaos, struggle or upheaval. If you let me, I can help you and we can build a future together. So you know that through this tower, this chaos, you're going to build something from it. Because when the tower falls, that's how the building begins. And we've got authentic truth. So you know if they just open up to you, if they just let you in, if they just tell you what's going on with them and speak to you authentically without wearing that mask, everything's going to be okay. And this is your light. You're the one in authentic truth right now. You're the one operating in your power. You've also seen an authentic truth in them since the full moon. So they may have even told you something through a dream or through an interaction through the 5D, or maybe you've actually had a physical truth given to you where they've told you how they feel. And if they haven't yet, they're going to. That's the miracle that's been created, that they want to be honest with you, because the authentic truth is that you make them happy. That's their truth. You make them very happy. And the situation may involve current or future children. So for those of them who've got kids right now, they may be remaining stuck where they are because of their children. So remember, children are innocent. And children are growing up too. And children are evolving and transforming through the experiences they have in childhood with their parents and other things going on. So they will evolve and transform through the situation they're in and the breakdown of the karmic cycle. So I feel this also a huge sign that these children are aware of why they're going through certain things. So there's no need to stay stuck in a situation for kids, because the breaking down of the situation will assist the kids with their growth. All of us have had some kind of trauma or destruction happen in our childhood that's had to happen that way to make us who we are, and we're still here. So it's about them recognising this too, that you're the one that makes them very happy. Their children may make them very happy, but they've also got to choose peace for themselves. And I feel this also a huge sign that many of you will have children, future children, with your person. So if you want children, if you want kids with them, if you're thinking about your biological clock ticking, have faith in God's plan, because it's very likely you'll have children together, and that will make both of you very happy. And you make the children happy too. And I feel this also a sign if they've already got kids or you've already got kids. When you blend those families together, you're going to all get on very well. Now, they are seeking an adventure and they are feeling they're in their crown chakra. So their crown chakra is tingling when they are connecting with you. When they're connected with their higher self and trusting their divine wisdom, it's guiding them to you. It's showing them what to do, to make an effort with you, to move forward, to make changes. Even if they are responsible for things, even if they are disciplining themselves because they've got practical things to do, responsible things to do, they want a new beginning. They want an adventure. This is what they're craving, because you make them happy. Yes, they may be obligated to their kids. They may be responsible to for their children or other things, and that's what I'm getting through: responsibilities, obligations. But they know they want to be happy because you make them that way. You make them happy. Now, this is powerful as well, because they've been telling you all this through a dream or through the 5D or through a sign or a synchronicity. They want you to know, and they've been sharing this with you somehow in some way, what their authentic truth is, that they have desire and fire for you, and they want a new beginning because you are their wish fulfillment. So they've been showing you in many ways that they need to walk away from something that they are currently in to be free. And they've been experiencing this through dreams. They've been experiencing this through their fantasies, through their escapism into their, like their mind. When they're daydreaming about you, in their mind, they're already living a life with you. But a lot of them are in situations they need to release themselves from. So they've been releasing themselves from those situations in their dreams, in their interactions with you, in their dreams, because that's where they're free to explore the connection with you and to find a way out and find a solution. That's why we've been seeing foxes. So I'm seeing this as from March just gone to August, September, they're going to be working on freeing themselves, because ultimately you're their dream, you're what makes them happy, and you're what they want. And they know they are connected with you. So I feel this soul tree is about the roots that run deep within the both of you. So they know that this connection runs deep with you. They feel it deep inside, the soul bond. So if you're wondering if they know what you are to them or how they feel about you, they absolutely do, because their inner voice tells them. Their inner voice whispers to them. Their inner voice, their inner knowingness, their intuition, their higher self is saying to them, you belong together. And when they're with you, they also feel well. They feel healthier, happier. When they're away from you, they don't feel that way. That's why they're being guided right now to work on their wellness, to work on their body, to work on their life path, to feel more healthy within. A lot of them will be trying to do this, improving their diet, perhaps going to the doctors about if they're struggling to sleep, or they're getting help with something they're doing, or they may even be doing more spiritual meditation or practices. They're being guided to in this way, because they know when they're with you, they're happy, they're feeling healthy, and ultimately they are well. And anything that's stopping them from being with you is dragging them into chaos. So the energy around the journey, we've got nourish. And it's so important that you nourish the connection right now, you nourish yourself, You nourish your connection with God, the creator, the universe. You nourish every area of your life. And this is why when you give to yourself, it heals and it helps, because when you're filling up your own cup, you have more to give. When you nourish yourself, you have more nourishment to give. And that's in service too. And we've got safe and protected. So you are safe right now and protected on your journey, and so are they. So remember, divine timing is at play. Your rainbow, the number 4, 4, 4, 4. You're being shown you're protected until it's the right time to come together. Because this is being nourished right now. And you nourish the connection through loving yourself. You nourish the connection through believing in yourself, believing in them, believing in this love, praying. You nourish yourself by giving yourself the things you need instead of expecting it from them. You nourish yourself by focusing on your passions and your dreams and your desires. You nourish yourself by being honest with yourself about who you are and what you want. And you're doing that authentically. You're already living in your authentic truth, and that's why you're safe and protected. And they are gathering the strength. That's why the bear is there. They are gathering the strength, courage and bravery to be authentic, take off that mask, speak their truth and put themselves first for a change, even if they've got kids. And many of them see a life with you, with the children in the future blended, or, their family and your family coming together, meeting kids, or creating kids together. Now for the journey, this is power. This is showing you that there is a way. There is a way being made. Even in the darkness, even in the misery, you can see there is hope for the future here. You can see a way forward. You can see that you've got to make a choice. So I'm feeling this is about them knowing they need to make a choice, because they are being shown that. There's changes going on. So I'm seeing 555 in this, 666, because when you're seeing 666, something is trying to get your attention. Something is wanting to change. Something needs to happen differently. And there needs to be a decision. There needs to be a way forward made. So I feel your person right now is definitely missing you and feeling miserable without you, realising that you're their happiness and their light and their joy, and they want to fill up their cup with you. And they want to be able to make a choice. So they're making a choice right now to move away from this stuck energy, to make a decision, to be able to move forward. And that's why we've got this power. So this is powerful energy coming in, because they're going to fight for you. So the reason we've got this, you've got the 5 and 6 of, I'm seeing this as, you could see this as, I'm seeing them as cups, okay? Yeah, they are cups. It is cups, because I'm not sure if it was wands there or cups, because it's passion. But I read all tarot intuitively. I read all decks intuitively anyway. But what I'm seeing with this is, as the passion and the fire is there. So even if they aren't with you right now, for whatever reason, and they are missing you and feeling miserable without you, they feel all this passion. And that passion for you, and the passion for a new beginning, and the passion for life itself, that they've been missing out on and repressing and pushing down because of what they've been doing, they can now see a future. They can now see a solution. They can now see it's possible. And this is what they're fighting for. This is what they're going to fight for. So it may still feel stuck in the physical, but things are changing. And in your life, things are changing because you feel all this Kundalini rising. Passion for life, passion for them, passion. So I feel there's lots of fire around you right now, passion, especially with us getting the Sagittarius card coming through as well. Some of you could be Sagittarius Capricorns. You could have Sagittarius Capricorn in your chart or connecting with them. But this is more about the power. When you focus on what you want, it creates something. It opens the door for a change. It opens the door for wellness. It opens the door for authentic truth because your inner voice speaks to you. It creates the way forward with this soul tree. And I feel you're definitely feeling even more connected with everything right now because you know who you are. So have faith in this love right now. This is showing you are going to come back together no matter what the situation, because the passion is too strong. They can't fight it for much longer. And I am feeling this energy happening between now, where we are in May as I record this in real time, to June, July. Big changes occurring. And if you are watching this, if you get guided to this video at another time, just know that things are shifting. Some of you are going to see changes within the next 5 to 7 days, especially with the miracle coming in at the end of the week. So it's really important, if you haven't already, please do watch the weekly reading because it will make so much sense about how this miracle is coming in. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Actually, before I go, let's pull some initials or some letters, or what do we need to know today? So today we've got D, we've got G, we've got D, we've got T, we've got Y, we've got H, we've got S, and we've got K. So the first thing I'm seeing is good. Good news is coming. God is assisting you. The truth is coming out. Kindness, serendipity, happiness. All these things are moving forward. Doing good. The more good you do, the more things move into place. And they're giving me a dog. They're giving me dad. Day. Things are shifting in the day. So you may also hear from them during the day. Stay, they're giving me as well. Stay. Don't give up on this, love. But these letters could mean something significant for you. This could also be days. So I've got, because they show me days. So let me just see what's coming through. Yeah, so we've got S for Saturday, Sunday. Again, this could be very significant to what's coming in around the weekend. And it's about having trust. So those letters may mean something to you. I'm just bringing straight out what's coming through. But I feel ultimately there's big change coming in. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.